Welcome back to the channel. Pittsburgh coming in this game 2-1, Jacksonville 0-3. I believe Jacksonville holds the record right now in its Let's Play with 2 games to 1, including a playoff. No, sorry, 3 games to 1, because we did lose to them in the playoffs twice. So 3 games to 1. When we get ready to play, we're not going to look and see who's returning from injury. We're just going to go. Jalen Hurts, 7 touchdowns, 4 ints on the season, playing a good Jacksonville team. Jacksonville is 0-3 coming in this game. Already did. I was close. I thought he was gonna go to Texas. I don't know. Sometimes you go places where you think you have a better chance of playing. Jalen Hurts is good.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
So Jake has, wait, so Jake has Jordan Ross now?
Yeah.
And we okayed that. Why?
I'm not gonna abuse him, don't worry. He won't have more yards than Anderson or Hall. Well, maybe Hall, because Hall's a rookie.
I literally use him as a kick returner.
Yeah. He's gonna play some slot.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on
Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.
We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one.
Alright, I'm gonna do this Let's Play. 55 is our guest host today.
Sunshine State in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back.
Kyler Murray getting his first start in Jacksonville against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I like the pickup. You do got a banged up team though. Leonard Fournette is the starter. Taco Charlton able to make the tackle. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Browns continue to just roll through the AFC, moving to 4-0, being Tennessee Titans 28-10.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray.
And Jalen Strong. I believe that is Jalen Strong. Marquise Lee. I don't know why I keep getting Marquise Lee and Jalen Strong confused. What'd you say, Tyler?
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt
Tyler.
their performance and hold down their production. But
I don't know what he said.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Good coverage by Shazier, but the tight end does make the tackle. I mean, make the catch. Sternberger. Baltimore goes to 3-1. We have them next week, or we have the bye next week. We'll have to double check. We do know Baltimore is coming up on the schedule.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he spins past him and into space.
We take a bad angle. Anthony Brown, no, we get there. Leonard Fournette into the end zone. Puts up the first points of the game, going up 7-0.
Third touchdown now on the year, and the Jags have taken the early lead. For a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
Pittsburgh trying to stay above 500 this early in the season. Not going to do it, not being able to stop Leonard Fournette.
Now signal to the kicking game. Hey, we're here to play in this one.
It does look like the Bengals did release Blake Bortles.
And we can break this losing streak.
So this is Kyler Murray's team. Jordan Ross back to return for Pittsburgh Steelers. Blocked by Sean Davis. And that's why we went out and got John Ross. That's a who caught him, but nobody's able to catch John Ross. 99 speed. Good return by Ross to the 15. Thought we might have had one there.
They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
The Steelers offense now, they head back on. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
I'm not quite sure where Tyler went. He was here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out.
Jalen Hurts finds a hole. And that's going to be a rushing touchdown for Jalen Hurts.
Steeler touchdown. It's their 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from Sir, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And I believe we lost connection to the broadcast. We did not. We did not lose connection to the broadcast. Okay, we're back on. I don't know what came up.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I'm trying to broadcast offline, but
this one fielded at the 5.
You know.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Tyler, are you still here? No, he's still in the party. Don't know where he went.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And Fournette plows forward for a gain of 9 on that play. I believe that's going to be Howard. Desmond Howard getting credit with Xavier Howard getting credit with the tackle.
It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a give to Fournette. Muscles him off. And he's able to take it.
We're not able to make the tackle. Fournette picks up another first. Jacksonville really missed this guy last season.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's
Chargers go up 21-14, win against Oakland. I can't remember who the quarterback is in Los Angeles. Shazier able to make the tackle. Green Bay sneaks one out against the Minnesota Vikings, 14-13.
And take off. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A handoff to Fournette. And an alley to run.
7-7.
And he gets this inside the 35.
Fournette, 6 rushes, 76 yards. It's kind of torching me right now.
Jacksonville at a 1st down as well.
They're making it look
6 minutes left in the first.
7-7. Let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man.
Good hit by Howard, but their tight end makes the catch. That's not telling me again. I should know this guy's number by heart. Sternberger.
And there they went crossing route against his
We do play bad against Jacksonville, so
takes real coordination between
it's going to be a battle.
Because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are.
We're not going to blow that one up. Luckily, that's Dylan. Not sure what Dylan's first name is. It's A. Dylan. Not quite sure who he is.
He's a
NASCAR driver.
To the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when
this guy's black.
It's really effective.
Ty Dylan's white.
To throw on 2nd down. Murray.
Ty, oh jeez. TJ Watt with the pass deflection. Intended target was D.D. Westbrook. Comes up 3rd and 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
But it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They'll try and run forward.
And I believe that was TJ Watt and Tuitt able to get in on the tackle. Jaguars will take a field goal. We're going to try to block it with Dean. 2nd-year man out of Auburn. Zerline's kick is up and good, extending Jacksonville's lead to 3.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Maybe John Ross will get another big return.
Inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation.
Not a big return this time, but able to get up to the 34.
Points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
That combination of John Ross and CeeDee Lamb in the backfield is going to be dangerous for the Pittsburgh Steelers. John Ross back on the field for this play. But we're looking to Withlow here on the run. This offensive line still struggling early.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to
again, last year Mason Rudolph was the quarterback with Nick Foles.
On the tackle, keep him to the short gain, and of course he got some good news this
we
week.
did send Mason Rudolph. What?
From last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award because of plays like that. Not every play is
Yeah, I ate 3 failures from time to time. You're talking about like workouts? Broken ribs for CeeDee Lamb, so he'll be out for a while.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
I've never heard Jaboni flips.
Connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
My mom and Kate buy Orcos.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 12 yards that time, at a Pittsburgh first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to
Wide open James Washington. We'll just take that to the sidelines, pick up the first. If we would have rack catch and maybe tried to juke, we might have had a touchdown there, but we're just going to take the short yardage. Just chuck it down to James Washington. Hoping James Washington can come back to his sophomore season, where he had 1,175 yards passing in receiving. Said that wrong. I went to throw the football. Receiving. I meant receiving. I thought Miles Jack was going to pick me off, so mid-sentence I had to stop. Because Miles Jack in Madden after like year 1 is just insane. Literally catches. Literally, you throw across the zone, he's picking you off.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, we almost get another animation where we throw a pick, but we don't. Luckily, Jalen Hurts, the ball just falls. So we're going to go double post here. Looking deep to either Washington, John Ross, maybe Ebron to the sidelines. We're going to have to really use our pocket awareness here. Know when sense pressure. Pressure's coming. We're just going to, yep. Boye just read that the whole way. Another pick for Jalen Hurts. We thought Boye was going to go with the one receiver, and he just sits in the pocket. We could have probably tucked and ran there and took the yardage and took the field goal. We tried to force a pass. Story of the season, just got to play a little bit better and be more aware of our reads.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter.
We're going to come out in the regular nickel. We're going to go to the mid blitz.
Will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Set, 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
We were able to blow that up. Thankfully, something happened there with Leonard Fournette on the play. He gets up. He just looked like he was running in slow motion. Probably could have bounced that one outside, but instead, he must have like hurt his ankle on the play. Still in right now. We'll have to see what happened with our friend Leonard Fournette. Terrell Edmonds able to swat Kyler Murray's pass. Jacksonville's not able to capitalize on the pick. So Pittsburgh offense back out there. John Ross back to return. Terrell Edmonds good on the block. Might be a house call. It's not. John Ross up to the 49-yard line. Jalen Hurts coming back out. 7 touchdowns, 5 ints on his first year as the full-time starting quarterback. Can't talk. I think he was drafted by New England last season, but he wasn't going to play, so they cut him. So they have the guy by the name of Drew Lock. Another big pass by Jalen Hurts. Finds a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster. And that's most likely going to do it for the first quarter. We'll have to wait and see if Hurts is going to try to get another playoff. 20 seconds. I think he'll get one more playoff.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2.
Nets beat Rockets 145-142 in OT. Doolittle, and I believe it said, that's a terrible pass by Jalen Hurts. Doolittle had, Harden had 58 and Dinwiddie hits tough go-ahead buckets, help Nets seal OT. I don't know why I didn't say who led the points for the Nets. Harden had another 58 bomb. He had 58 last night too. Hey, when you're a pure scorer like Steph and Harden, you can't really say much. And we're gonna make another bad read as Tevin Smith comes off of Ebron. He runs out of bounds because he doesn't have the angle on Jalen Hurts. Oh my gosh, we thought we had Ebron open. Instead, Jalen Hurts just makes a bad read, and we just throw it right into Tevin Smith's hands. Like I said, you gotta watch this Jacksonville linebacking core. So filthy, so deadly. Literally a big reason why we can't beat Jacksonville is this linebacking core. But Etheridge able to come in, blow up Kyler Murray, welcome him to the NFL. A big sack.
I often laugh and sometimes call just
Taco Charlton
what a running start right back to
is going to blitz. So same with Patiku. It's a draw. Patiku's able to read it and make the play.
When he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage
Fournette, 77 yards in the first half. Not a good game for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Stopping the run, usually top 3 in the league.
But you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He's going to go, and that's caught inside.
Howard not able to get over there. TJ Watt just not able to keep up with the speed of D.D. Westbrook. Kyler Murray 4 of 6, 88 yards passing. It's just not looking good for your Pittsburgh Steelers this game. But then again, they were down 17-0 at halftime against Buffalo and won 40-37. Nice spin move by Kyler Murray on TJ Watt, but Shazier's there to get the sack.
Ryan Shazier able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup.
Nick Foles loses to the Giants in New York. Couldn't talk. Jesus. He's in Washington. I let him go. I couldn't pass up signing a star quarterback in Jalen Hurts long term, and then we drafted Trevor Lawrence because nobody else is there, so we're probably gonna flip Trevor Lawrence this season.
Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Dumps it off to Fournette.
Fournette's just torching us on the ground, through the air, receiving. He's doing it all.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space.
Thought we had D.D. Westbrook covered there, but Jordan's not able to come up with a pick. 6 minutes remaining in the first half.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And the ball smack dab on the
So you're going to be up for a while.
Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Here we go now. Here's Fournette. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Loyal, okay.
Now this feels like old school football,
okay.
Because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Jacksonville connects. Put another 3-point Zerline, 2 for 2 on the day with field goals.
No problems in the field.
Both inside the red zone, so about 24, 25-yard field goals. Whitlow back to return. Dangerous running back out of Miami. We really like Whitlow, not able to get off the block there. Or get off the tackle, per se. I don't think we've ran the ball on the physically on the ground yet. We ran it a couple of times, but we've not ran the football this game.
He's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It's been mostly designed runs with Jalen Hurts, so we're going to try to run the football here with James Conner. Rosie's just not going to block for us, but we are going to be able to sneak our way across field to pick up 7.
They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
This Pittsburgh Steelers defense doing their job. We just can't keep giving them the ball.
Back-to-back drives. Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also
Rosie picks up 5 yards on that carry.
hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that.
Maybe Kerr doesn't want him to say.
Old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon. Let's talk a little football.
We got Juju over the top. I don't think we have a speed. No, Jalen Ramsey's just too fast. We're going to try to run this football to the right.
And 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun.
Nowhere to run.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to
James Conner's just not in this package that much anymore. Not quite sure why, what happened, but he's not in a lot of these plays.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now back to throw. And that is
Once again, I believe that was Miles Jack this time, deflecting the pass. We're going to risk it.
Doesn't matter who's
What?
there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place.
Is this
Saw
Santa
the ball
Clara?
was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
I'm 100% sure on that. I'll get back to you.
as they look to throw. Flush to his right.
Jalen Hurts is going to duck out of bounds after picking up the first.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Hey, babe,
They're able to
can you
keep
find
the
out where the
drive
Super
alive.
Bowl is this
7
year?
yards that time, and the decision to go for
Is it Dallas?
proves to be a good one.
Detroit! Detroit! Let's go! Blue landed!
It's in Atlanta.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken
No, it was
down.
in Houston last year.
57 to go in this first half. Back with more from
Because
Jacksonville.
before,
Don't go anywhere.
what's his name, went
We'll
down
be
with the
back
injury,
after
everybody
this.
was saying, could the Houston Texans be able to protect their home field in the Super Bowl, whatever it was.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And this
Juju
is
keeps his
caught
foot.
inside the 5.
Juju makes a one-handed catch over to Sean
Almost
Gibson.
made it, but just short.
Not able to get in the end zone. He did make a diving effort at it, but just not able to get in. 13-7. Jalen Hurts really struggling, but able to find a Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying
He's
antics
not
that we're seeing from
blitzing.
receivers now.
And I don't know who tried to sack me, but Jalen Hurts able to get into the end zone, puts Pittsburgh up 14-13 with 1:46 left in the first half.
Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never
Blankenship's
hurts
kick is
to have
up
that
and
good
good.
feeling as the game moves on.
I was going to see if you want to play some NHL after this game.
If that's his
I didn't know how
only
long you
game,
were staying
just
up.
sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can
Oh,
get some
really?
more.
Okay.
He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
You're going to bed then?
This one taken just inside the 10. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a
Oh,
great
jeez.
return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
I wouldn't either.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Wide open receiver complete. He got 29
that makes
yards
sense.
that time.
Kyler Murray able to find a wide open
tight end.
tight end.
You can line up anywhere in the slot.
Sternberger.
Out wide, in tight. Doesn't really
I promise,
matter
guys, I will
because
eventually
he has
get
such
Jacksonville's
great
team
skills.
names as
You
much
wanna
as we play them.
utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
That wasn't Terrell Edmonds making that diving effort for the pick. I'm quite sure who that was. We don't have to go to the replay, but that was nice.
Now they have the
Nice effort. Maybe it was Sidney Jones III. We're going to show you here. Hey, Kelton just misses it.
completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off.
I saw it too. Wasn't sure if it was an 8 or a 4. But Hilton did try to go. They tried to make the play. Kudos to him.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
From the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left.
The ball.
And he's
Kyler
able to
Murray
get it
does
down
scramble,
to the
pick up
2-yard
6.
line.
That's one thing you have to worry about with the Jacksonville Jaguars is the speed of Kyler Murray.
The stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Good tackle by the Steelers defense, so they can hold him on another field goal.
We're going to get a timeout call as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green.
No.
On 3rd and 2, Murray, and that is caught.
Chark Jr. able to pick up the play. I want to play it eventually.
DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
20-14 with 44 seconds left. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers go down and score?
And that touchdown gives them a
Stay
touchdown
tuned.
lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And
Tua takes Miami to 2-1, playing the 2-1 New England Patriots on Monday night as well as the Sunday night game.
Of the second quarter. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
That's big pass interference, no call.
Jaguars sack. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of
Jalen Hurts sacked on the play because he wasn't going to force it over to Smith, even though there was a big pass interference on that play. And Juju takes the slowest route back to the field.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Jalen Hurts can't hit a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster on the run.
Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure if that's Juju's fault or Smith-Schuster, Jalen Hurts' fault.
Big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And
Juju makes the one-handed catch again.
One-handed.
I think that was over Tevin Smith.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Pittsburgh's still trying to score. We had the mismatch with Juju Smith-Schuster.
All the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Try to get that safety off of the...
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He's not able to get the protection that we needed. We needed a lot of protection there, just did not get it.
A chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Jordan Ross makes the catch over Gibson. And Jalen Hurts' prayer is answered, putting the Steelers up 21-20 to end the first half.
As time expires in the first half.
Speed of John Ross just cannot compete with anyone else's. Jordan Ross is in a league of his own with that speed. 21-20, Pittsburgh takes a 1-point lead.
Back to this week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Jalen Hurts trying to hit the Jaguars where it hurt, putting them up 21-20. We're just not able to get blocks with Whitlow. Rookie out of Miami, good speed. Decent sized back.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third.
We're going to try to run this football with still not James Conner. So we're going to try to pass. Actually, we're going to do a design run because it's wide open. Juju not able to block for Jalen Hurts.
In a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust.
We're going to try a Jet 6 drive, looking over the top to Whitlow. We have Smith, Ebron, and James that we can look to.
Hit them with something else.
Beautiful catch by Smith. He gets lit up by Miles Jack.
Before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker,
Jalen Hurts, I believe, falls forward for 10. Picking the first down up. 6 rushes, 57 yards for Jalen Hurts. Some of these design quarterback keeps. We're going to go with a read option here. It looks like this is going to work.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush.
We're not able to. I don't know who that safety is that came up, but we're not able to blow him up.
Waiting for him to take off.
Some guy by the name of Elliott.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
It's not Chase, it was a J.
I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Smith catches left side game.
Smith across field.
Pittsburgh, there's another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have
Ryan
to get
Shazier in this play at tight end.
He was able to do that on that play.
See what happens. See if maybe we can get Shazier a touchdown. Not going to be able to. Wishful thinking. It's year 3 since that happened.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team
the speed's a little bit down.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Ebron goes out, but Jalen Ramsey able to box him out. Tip the pass.
Corner is like the Autobahn.
Inside cross.
And these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
We're going to slant to John Ross. Hopefully he'll be open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open.
Juju just does not want to block for anybody. He's not getting the ball. Starting to look like a little bit of an Antonio Brown situation here in Pittsburgh.
Still lead to a 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will.
Jalen Hurts dives forward, 8 rushes, 62 yards for Jalen Hurts.
But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jesse James just sneaks behind the defender and picks that touchdown up.
Jesse James now on the year.
Pittsburgh takes a 28-20 lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters, and how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
I think they just said Jesse James has 3 touchdown catches on the season already. He does.
Successful. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know what they have. They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Yeah, Harden 58-10-6.
Off to a quick start.
After the loss to
no, they lost.
Out, here's 2nd and 11.
The Nets. Kyrie had 25 points in the 4th.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those.
Ed Boucher said Antonio Brown received his final check despite basically quitting on the team. He probably did what he needed to do to avoid his last check being voided.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
This Steinberger is really beating us deep.
35-yard line.
We cannot cover him. I don't know what to do. It's almost as if we have a George Kittle situation on our hands.
It certainly feels like they're more stars
We're going to put a corner on him.
than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to
Two people missed tackles.
They can be in
Murray's just daunting up the Steeler defense right now. Not much we can do.
Hands, route running, speed, and some toughness.
Defense did not come to play today.
You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They go play action here on first down. That is going to be taken.
Oh, that's Taco Charlton with his sack. Might be his first one this season.
In there to get him.
Rooney said one of the goals this offseason is to get a contract extension for Ben
You
Roethlisberger.
really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field
Twitter
goal.
thinks Antonio Brown opened up a
It could push
burner
you out of
account?
range,
Really?
And that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that. Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. From the gun, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, it's this account says AB84. Funny how they quick to forget hardest working player in the NFL, let alone at your position. Whatever comes of all the BS silence, the haters with the hard work and production as per usual.
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And then Mikey G replied, because it's a two-way street, it takes 2 to tango, and Ben takes 0 criticism to himself ever. There's always the quiet before the storm. Now the storm happened and people want to criticize, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, keep one to yourself. And then Mikey G comes back and says, immature standing ground to prove a point. Everyone thinks it's a one-way street. Someone please let me know what quarterback is constantly throwing big wide receiver or running backs under the bus. Leave on his contract. James Washington, the rookie, and now the best wide receiver in the league, all publicly.
It's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up.
And then somebody put
the offense has got to get together and figure
Antonio
out
Brown
what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling
and this burner account in the same context.
And this will be a touchback as
That's
head
insane.
sails over the
You know, if he wants to be that much of a bitch, let him go somewhere else.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end
What?
zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
I mean, I agree, it's every right to bitch, but at the same time...
Which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense...
Oh, I thought you said he has the right to bitch.
You can see a little more
Ow.
bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage
I mean,
back?
that's why I traded him away. He's not... He played his last game in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. Much like his counterpart, Le'Veon Bell's played his last game in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. It sucks. It hurts.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left.
It sucks. It hurts. But guess what? Reality sets in when you want to be an asshole back-to-back years. You want, what, 75 million guaranteed money?
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort
Shit, he ain't even gonna get 50.
Great sight lines, usually right in the middle.
The market was set by Todd Gurley. If Le'Veon gets 50 guaranteed, I will be surprised. He's a year out of playing,
9 yards on the pickup there.
and he's a year out of playing, and he's not as good as he was. Sorry, not sorry. Like, Le'Veon's not good anymore. He's gonna be a bust wherever he goes next year. He was good because of the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line.
It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Let's go. 319. 319.
No, but Le'Veon does. Le'Veon thinks he's still a $70 million running back.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down before being taken down.
Jalen Hurts, 81 yards rushing in this game.
8 yards that time. Able to
252 yards passing.
First down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender.
Looks like he's making sure that the Jaguars don't get back on the field. At least in this game. Oh, Ngogwe. Beautiful play by Ngogwe, diving at Jalen Hurts. 9 of 20, 247 yards. Correction on the stat line. 247 yards.
All protections, they're off.
So now 2nd and 10 after
We haven't ran the football a lot. James Conner finally back in the game. Not quite sure why he's out of the playbook so much. But, you know, it is what it is. 2 rushes for Connor. We'll have to see what's going on with the playbook. Go PA scissors. We know that we're not going to be able to run the football well against this Jacksonville defense. We have thrown the ball 22 times and ran the ball maybe 17. Ebron not able to make that catch. It's rough. We're going to try a 61-yarder with Blankenship. We're going to hook it a little bit. Try to. That might be right down the middle. We hooked it. 61-yarder for Blankenship. There you go, 31-23.
NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying.
A lot of injuries on this Pittsburgh team, but they're persevering. 8-point lead here in Jacksonville. A lot of time left. 8 minutes, 42 seconds.
Points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for
Mike Hill able to make the tackle on Leonard Fournette.
3 points is 3 points.
Pittsburgh defense finally looking like they can stop Leonard Fournette out of the backfield. Still struggling to find the answer with Steinberger.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown.
And we bait Steinberger there, and we finally beat him. Shazier not able to get a pick 6 though. Kyler Murray too fast for 80 speed Ryan Shazier.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field.
Jalen Hurts trying to lead the Pittsburgh Steelers to another win in Jacksonville.
They'll look to throw here.
I believe that was Henry. I think that was a 3rd round pick. The big nose tackle out of Florida a couple years ago.
For a loss of a couple.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
We're going to try to run this football in with Whitlow.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a nice pick up there.
Gain of 5 for Whitlow. Like we said, not a lot of runs here in this game. Pittsburgh trying to play the pass. Get Jalen Hurts comfortable with this offense. And he has a lot of runs. We are trying to throw the football more. And we're picked off by Miles Jack for a 2nd time in this game. He just stays where he's supposed to. We're not able to. Hurts throws his 3rd pick in the game.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing,
TJ Watt with coverage on Steinberger.
at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away.
We're not able to hit Chark Jr. with the hit stick. He does juke before we get the hit on him. Good move by Chark. 6 minutes left in the game. Jacksonville driving, 31-23. Always a good game when we play Jacksonville. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. We're going to switch to coverage. I'm going to manually cover this son of a bitch. And he just beats us over the top again.
Give him 30 yards there.
What's that? The remote, you going, Fred?
I don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field
You might want to
position.
check and see if there's any delays.
Throwing on 1st down. Murray.
Oh, Shazier makes another crucial play in this game.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover.
Big hit by Shazier and Steinberger.
The football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle.
Oh, and he's not good.
And we're not able to get on the back of the end zone. We thought the toss play would work. Juju just did not block. Miles Jack, what he's done all game is disrupt our offense.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle,
big hit by Ford, our rookie corner out of Michigan.
Get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Jags and
we have held Leonard Fournette too many points. What's up?
And there are the numbers.
What is it?
Off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
On first down, Murray. His throw incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. Here's Murray.
We're not able to make the play. Knew where the ball was going.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
6-point game here in Jacksonville.
Fourth quarter where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Looking to throw. Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good coverage by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well,
Marcus Allen, good coverage on the play. In particular.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong.
Yeah, the kid on Penn State.
Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Steelers are
maybe, I
going
don't know
offense
what his
here,
nickname was.
first and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And
what?
you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense
no
applies here. How do they run that effectively?
For anyone?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly
yeah,
throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taputa Lota able to find the play. Find Jalen Hurts on that play, makes the sack. Not able to get that ball off. Good pressure by the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3 minutes remaining in this game. We're looking to Withlow, maybe John Ross on this play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Jalen Hurts makes a big play, but who is that? Henry with the diving play on Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 7. Lost the football left. No, we're not going monster. Monster's not a good play ball.
Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down.
We're looking to Juju over the middle here.
He'll look to throw.
We find Juju. We're just going to brace for the hit. He picks up the first. 267 yards, 10 of 23. Not a good game for Hurts, but is doing what he can.
20 and picking up the first. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack.
No hole.
The ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Alec Ogletree comes over, I guess, from...
It'll be 2nd and 11.
I believe that's the Giants.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
31-25 left. 31-25 right now in this football game. 2 minutes left. 2nd and 11. Pittsburgh trying to score one more time to secure this win. Jalen Hurts open. Ebron does a stupid animation instead of just catching it on the run. Miles Jack able to blow up Ebron. Stella, get out of the hallway.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Going for it all.
What a catch by James Washington.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Jalen Hurts puts the ball where it needs to be. Pittsburgh's going to take a 13-point lead.
Control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking.
I believe that was just. Oh, we're going for two. Why are we going for two?
You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Jalen Hurts walks into the end zone, giving us a 14-point lead now. I guess that's why we went for two. And this will be the first time the Steelers or the Jaguars game since the last playoff game of Ben Roethlisberger is going to end in a more than one possession or even 1 point game. Last 2 times these teams have met, it's been 1 point that's decided the game.
Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if some guy, we have casualties at times, we're trying to win
instead of trying to run no huddle to score the first touchdown, Jacksonville calls a timeout. Minute 37 left. And we are just going to be all over 39-25.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Fournette, a first down carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
We try a draw play to Fournette. Fournette picks up 9 on the play. And keep with his sweet coverage. Sternberger drops out of bounds. Howard was not able to get over there with the coverage.
Give him a gain of 37. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Kyler Murray sneaks into the end zone. Making it a 39-32 game pending the extra point. That was nice dancing around by Kyler Murray.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Up 39-32.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should
Ebron able to recover that onside kick. Does get lit up as they let him get back up.
And I know we've brought analytics.
We are going to run the football right up the gut.
Says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Just going to brace.
I wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote.
They go for the big hit. One time out by Jacksonville. One more time out, and Pittsburgh's going to be home safe with another dub.
You win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
We're going right up the gut.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
You need just a yard. And Jim Connor picks that up. The Steelers are going to hold on.
It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A lot of scoring. There's no.
That'll probably be it for the night. We are going to get on NHL. We might live stream. We don't know yet. We'll have to think about it. Now we're actually going to. Yeah, we'll probably go to bed. James Washington getting some skill points after that nice catch. Keep making him our deep threat receiver up to an 82, James Washington. And that'll do it for this episode. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do move Jacksonville to 0-4 with Baltimore going to Baltimore next week. We'll see you guys next time.